What's up, guys? Okay, let me get everything situated here. So, turns out, whenever I like pre-schedule the live, um, and so like I'm making it an event. Then I tried to go live from my phone, and that doesn't work. Why? I might put him inside. So I don't know if like maybe if I don't pre-schedule it or something, maybe then I can go from my phone. I need to figure it out because the quality from my computer is not bad. All right, hold on. Hey. Lord, I have a little dog too. Y'all never see. Her name's Gemma. She's like 12 and just wants nothing to do with Earl. Wants nothing to do with Earl. So you can probably hear her. She's not happy about him being inside. I'm going to wait a second, give people time to jump on if they're going to. If not, this will be posted live. But I just wanted to start maybe doing these more. I've titled them Love Bombs for now. What I want to do is I want to like take time to, like be thankful for things and people mostly. In this time, I want to kind of do shout outs. I want to just talk about different people that have, really influenced my channel or, anything that I'm doing, even like on Instagram and different platforms. But that's kind of what these love bombs are going to be about. Because whenever you're building a business or really whenever you're going after any type of goal, it's always really awesome to have those people around you that love you and support you and build you up. You don't base what you're doing off of that. Like if I had zero supporters, like around me, I would still go after my goals. Like if it's something I want, I'm going to go after it, right? But when you do have people like that, it's amazing, and it keeps you encouraged and builds you up, and also gives you feedback, on the things that you're doing, and like kind of will give you ideas of like, hey, yeah, this was awesome, or like, what about this type of thing, So it's really nice having those people in your life that are there for you when you're going after something. So I want to take this time to kind of just touch on different people every week or whatever we decide to do with this, and just kind of give shout outs and my appreciation and stuff. So I don't know if you've ever read this book. It's called The Go Giver, and it's by Bob Burr and John David Mann. It's amazing. This is the second time I've read it, but the last time I read it was 2020. So it's been a couple years. And it's basically like 5 laws of success, basically. But it's not the type of laws that you would imagine in a business of like the steps that you should take, right? Its key focus is on giving. And that's not what you hear in the world of business. It's not giving. So this book is really cool because it changes your mindset on how you view things and the power of giving, and it's really cool because this book talks about giving, and then it's like you gain so much from giving, and like there's a scripture, give and it shall be given unto you. So it just like all lines up with, the things that I believe and I talk about. And so this also had the influence of why I'm doing these love bombs, because it's a way for me to give back and show my appreciation to the people that have supported me or, loved on me in whatever way. So this influenced that. Also, Think Media, Sean Cannell was talking about love bombs, and it's not like this, but they take time at a certain time in their week to reply to people, comment, because they're big. And so, that can get away from you if you don't be intentional about it. So they take a specific time to be intentional about replying to people, commenting back, all that part. So it's kind of where I pulled this from, and I kind of want to just see how it goes. And it's like the shout out to y'all, but it also it's good for me, because I don't know if you've ever like written down things you're thankful for. It keeps your mind in the right place to constantly see all the good around you, So I think these will be awesome for me too, because it will constantly remind me of, the love and support and the people around me, when you can get like so focused on building your business, right? So anyway, I'm excited to do these as my first one. But okay, so for this week, I'm not going to hit all the people, right? I can't hit all the people in one setting. So this is just my first one. I'm going to hit a few people first. Okay. First one I'm going to talk about is my mother. She literally watches every video that I post. She likes it. She tells me stuff about it. Like, she's just super involved, and she's just like the biggest cheerleader ever. And so her support has been really huge in me going after, my business stuff and all that I'm doing. Because y'all, everything, when you're trying to grow your YouTube, especially, because I love YouTube. Like, I want this to be my platform. I don't know. I just feel like it's the platform that's the least, like, I know you do still have to, but like having to keep up with the trends or whatever, it's like real talk, like video form. And I know when I have the shorts and stuff, so you do have to stay with it, but it's like, I don't know. It's the one that I feel most comfortable with. So YouTube is my main platform of what I want to build and, get my stuff out on. So with that, with every view, every comment, every like, all of that stuff helps build somebody's channel. When you're on their channel, it gets the algorithm going to put it in front of more people and get it out there further. So every comment, every like, every viewing of my videos is like a blessing, like that's supporting me. Like, literally just by doing those things is supporting me and my channel. So I'm like super appreciative of it. And my mom watches literally everything. And so I wanted to just stick her in here first, because that's huge. Like, she's been there from the beginning. I send her, YouTube will send you like, this is what you did in the last month. And I'll send her all that stuff. And she's always like, yeah, you're awesome. Like, keep going, So she's one of my big ones here. So I had to mention her first. Also want to mention my sister. We live together. So I spit a lot of ideas out to her, and like we talk through them, and she always has like really good stuff to come back at me with, and like just to kind of have somebody to like circle around with and stew over like certain ideas is really awesome. And she has a lot of great feedback for me. So my sister, Lindsay. Also my boyfriend, Nick, he is always the person that I literally daily tell what I've done that day towards my business. Like, he's like, what you got going today? Or, like, just always there, and constantly encourages me with all my new ideas, constantly changing and molding. He just is there and goes with it. So I'm super appreciative of him as well. So Shanna, shout out to Shanna Maretka. I don't really know fully how to say it, which I should know. But so she's actually a referral from my best friend, Aline, who I'll get to in a second. So she's friends with my best friend. My best friend told her about me, my channel, and she hopped on, started getting into my workouts, and literally has just been stoked since day one. And her being stoked about everything gets me stoked and keeps me encouraged. And she's like, these are awesome. I'm Fortitude for life now. I'm like all in type of thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And like I can't remember like when she came in, like at what number of subscribers, but I'm still like I'm building, And so all that little excitement and it encourages me, it keeps you going. And she's freaking hilarious, which is another fun thing. And so she's been doing my workouts and she's just like constantly on it, constantly commenting, constantly cracking me up. And so it's been really fun with her. So I wanted to for sure shout her out. Also, Blu-ray Display. Don't know Blu-ray Display, but he has jumped in and has been so fun to just talk to throughout this whole process. And, I can't remember what number subscriber he came in at either, but he's like, oh, you're almost at 500. That's so exciting. Oh, you're almost, and the stuff that I post, because, I'll post like a personal development section before the workout. And he always has something to say about it. And he talks about his own personal life experience, through whatever was taught that day. And it's pretty cool to see like different people that have had different experiences, around that topic. And so he's constantly encouraged me. He has no clue who I am, it's just like cool because YouTube can reach so many people so far away, and it creates a connection with different people that you don't even know, which is really cool. I love that. And so he's been a huge Blu-ray Display. If you watch this, I don't even know what your name is, and I feel like I should. So anyway, shout out to him. He's funny too, and so we have good conversation. It's cool because it's like you grow with these people. These are people that are like you start forming in your community, and then you become like a community, a tribe. I don't know, so you feel connected through a certain topic, right? Which is on my channel, it's fitness, God, jump rope, like, whatever it is that you're watching about that person. And so it's cool that you get connected through these different pieces. So anyway, shout out to you. Okay, and then the last one, I'm going to end it here. Aline, which is my best friend that I mentioned earlier that referred Shanna. She's just always along for the ride. I talked about this in another one of my videos, but like, I used to do a different type of coaching, and I'd be like, hey, I need you to jump in this group and, get people excited because, it helps with the camaraderie and stuff. She's like, all right. And so I would just put her in every new group that I formed, and she would like post in there, and it's just like anything that I've tried, she's like been my guinea pig, giving me feedback. Still gives me feedback, and she's super honest. She's like, I could never see that movement again and be completely happy, so don't do that one anymore. Which I probably will still do it because that just means it's a good one. But anyway, so shout out to her because she's also been like my huge cheerleader. She's the one, if you watched my birthday workout, I talked about it in there, but she's like, she cusses. I don't really cuss. We are completely opposite people, and it's fun. Like, I don't know how we're friends, but it just is great. She's like, you are mother trucking Tiffany Elizabeth Jenkins. You got this. You're amazing. I already knew you were gonna have that. Because I'd be like, oh look, check this out. Like if it was a jump rope move or something, I'm like, I figured it out. And she's like, I already knew you would. You're like literally a cheerleader in my corner. Hey, what's up? I'm here. So anyway, I had to shout her out too because like hopefully you have an Aline in your life because it's like even if you like don't do well, she's just will build you up from the bottom, So it's pretty cool. So anyway, this is my first love bomb. I want to keep doing this, like I talked about in the beginning. So give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all think about this, because, you know, I don't want people to feel like they're just kind of lost in the flow of everything, you know? So I like this time that I can take to talk about it. And like, you know, people comment in the comments, we can talk about different things too, but just kind of taking this time to like me give back for all of y'all's love and support for me and my channel. So appreciate y'all. Okay. All right. Thanks for hopping on with me. I'm going to post this so it'll be live as well. I mean, it'll be posted as well, even though you don't catch it live. So give me y'all's feedback. Let me know. And if this is something that's cool, like we can keep it going, because I like it. So, but I always want to listen to y'all as well. So anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one. Love you guys.